Welcome back to Two Wheeler Talk, where style meets speed and stories ride on two wheels. Today, we're diving deep into a modern classic that pays homage to motorcycling's golden era while packing just the right amount of 21st street century performance. This is our detailed review of the 2025 Triumph Bonneville T100, a motorcycle that doesn't chase trends and defines timelessness. The Bonneville name is iconic, steeped in over 6 decades of motorcycling legacy. The 2025 T100 continues that tradition with refined aesthetics, upgraded mechanics, and an unbeatable blend of character and capability. If you're someone who craves vintage design but refuses to compromise on modern performance, then stay with us, because this might just be the perfect machine for you. So what makes the 2025 Bonneville T100 special? Let's start with its beating heart, the engine. Triumph has retained the 900cc parallel twin that powers the T100, but for 2025, it's been tweaked for even smoother throttle response and better mid-range performance. You still get the same 64 horsepower at 7,400 RPM and 80 Nm of torque at 3,750 RPM, but what's different is how it delivers. It's more linear, more accessible, and feels torquey from the moment you roll on the throttle. This Euro 5 compliant engine now features a lighter crankshaft, balancer shafts, and magnesium covers, reducing the overall engine mass. This means the T100 now revs quicker and feels noticeably more agile when compared to previous models, but the real star here is the way this engine sounds and behaves. The 270-degree firing interval gives it a throaty rumble that's unmistakably Triumph. It doesn't scream sport bike, but rather sings with a soulful burble that invites long, relaxed rides on winding country roads. Moving on to the ride and handling, this is where Triumph has made smart upgrades. The 2025 model gets new higher-spec cartridge front forks and twin rear shocks that offer improved damping and ride comfort. Whether you're cruising through city traffic or carving gentle bends out in the countryside, the T100 feels composed, stable, and utterly confidence-inspiring. Weighing in at around 228 kilograms wet, the Bonneville T100 might not be the lightest bike in its class, but thanks to its low 790mm seat height, the weight is well distributed and doesn't overwhelm the rider. The ergonomics are upright and neutral, making it an easygoing companion for both daily commuting and weekend escapades. The wide handlebars, mid-set pegs, and nicely padded seat contribute to a riding posture that's all about comfort, without sacrificing control. The braking duties are handled by a single 310mm disc up front with a 2-piston Brembo caliper and a 255mm disc at the rear with a Nissan caliper. ABS comes standard, and while you won't be getting super sport level stopping power, the system is well tuned for the T100's relaxed character. It provides steady, progressive braking without drama, exactly what you need for its intended use. Now, let's talk about the design. This is where the Bonneville T100 truly shines. If motorcycles were judged on charisma alone, the T100 would be on the throne. The 2025 model stays true to the original 1959 Bonneville spirit, with gorgeous wire-spoked wheels, brushed aluminum engine covers, pea-shooter exhausts, and a classic teardrop fuel tank that's adorned with hand-painted coach lines. The paint options this year are simply stunning. You've got jet black, carnival red with fusion white, and a new matte phantom black with silver ice, each one adding its own flavor of retro elegance. The dual-pod instrument cluster looks vintage but hides a clever LCD screen that shows trip data, fuel level, gear position indicator, and more. Even the switchgear, mirrors, and indicators are tastefully done. Nothing feels cheap or out of place. It's a motorcycle built with attention to detail. From the brushed metal finishes to the subtly curved fenders, the chrome is polished, the paint is deep, and the fit and finish is among the best in its class. But the Bonneville T100 is not just about nostalgia. It also comes with modern features to enhance everyday usability. You get ride-by-wire throttle for precise control, switchable traction control, dual-channel ABS, and an immobilizer for added security. The clutch is light thanks to the torque assist mechanism, making urban riding and traffic navigation a breeze. There's also a USB charging socket tucked under the seat for added convenience, because even old-school charm needs modern-day connectivity. Triumph has also taken customization seriously with the T100. There's an expansive catalog of over 120 genuine accessories, including luggage racks, LED indicators, fly screens, heated grips, and various seat options. Whether you want to transform your T100 into a scrambler-style runabout or a mini tourer, Triumph gives you the tools to make it your own. One of the most impressive aspects of the 2025 T100 is how Triumph has managed to balance heritage and technology. This isn't a bike that's pretending to be retro, it is retro, with roots running deep into motorcycling history. And yet, it rides like a modern machine, with smooth fuel injection, refined suspension, and contemporary electronics. When it comes to pricing, the 2025 Triumph Bonneville T100 offers a surprisingly good value for money. The base model starts at around $11,500 internationally, and around a superscript $110.99 Lux X showroom in India. That puts it right in the sweet spot for premium retro roadsters, more affordable than a full Bonneville T120, but with much of the same charm and character. In terms of competition, the T100 sits in a fairly niche segment. You might compare it with bikes like the Kawasaki W800, Moto Guzzi V7 Stone, or the Royal Enfield Interceptor 650. While each of these bikes brings its own charm, none quite match the T100's blend of British elegance, mechanical polish, and brand prestige. The Interceptor might undercut it on price, and the W800 might come close in styling, but neither delivers the refined, well-rounded experience of the T100. Let's not forget the T100's biggest strength: it's incredibly approachable. Whether you're a beginner moving up to your first big bike, or a seasoned rider looking to slow down and enjoy the finer side of motorcycling, the T100 makes it easy. It's not intimidating, it's not aggressive, and it won't throw any surprises your way. Instead, it welcomes you with open arms, encourages you to explore at your pace, and charms you with every kilometer. So, who should buy the 2025 Triumph Bonneville T100? If you appreciate craftsmanship, prefer relaxed and soulful riding, and want a machine that will turn heads wherever you go, this is your bike. It's a motorcycle for those who want to connect with the ride, who find joy not in breaking lap records, but in the rhythm of the road, the beauty of design, and the legacy of motorcycling. To sum it up, the 2025 Triumph Bonneville T100 is not just a motorcycle, it's a statement, a declaration that style never goes out of fashion, and that refinement is always in demand. With its classic looks, improved performance, and undeniable charm, the T100 continues to be one of the most desirable modern classics on the market. If you're dreaming of chrome, cafe tilde copyright stops, countryside roads, and that distinct Bonneville rumble, the T100 is calling. Thanks for watching Two Wheeler Talk. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more in-depth reviews on the latest two-wheel machines. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you pick the Bonneville T100 over a more modern alternative, or does the retro vibe win your heart every time?